Hi and welcome back to the channel and to the Ultimate Racing League for race 3 in Germany at the Grand Prix circuit in the BMW M3. Excuse me. Brought to you by W.GG, the energy drink for gamers, and by Eldridge Air Conditioning. And as I've already mentioned, this is race 3, so it is reverse grid. Couple of fantastic races so far, some brilliant battles throughout the pack, all the way from the front to the back, and we're hoping for a little bit more in this one. And as I say, with a reverse grid, it always seems to throw up something, especially the first few turns. So without further ado, we will go down the pack, see where everybody is. And we've got Hawkeye. Now, he didn't get off the line at all, did he, in race 2? For those that have watched it, we don't know what the problem was, but we think the guys have got it sorted, and he is on the grid, which is good. So hopefully he will get away. So he's on pole position. It's going to be a bit of a pile-up if he doesn't. Stealth is in second. Willard is third. Scooby is fourth. Derg is fifth. Love Rocket Rods is sixth. Unforgiven seventh. Brownie eighth. Brian Moncani is in ninth. Smith is 10th. Fitzy 11th. And the overall championship leader and, well, soon to be crowned winner of the championship, I'm sure, is Wadru, but he finds himself all the way down in 12th after 2 fantastic wins. So let's just see what he can do as far as getting himself back up in onto the podium in this race. Now, some of the guys obviously are going to be on the medium tyres, as they've already used their supply of softs up, and some of the other guys who used the mediums earlier on are going to be back on the softs. So again, it does throw all sorts of things up, does race 3. So let's get it underway, shall we? Well, if these holds get any longer, the drivers will be falling asleep at the wheel. But we are away now as Hawkeye takes us down towards turn 1. Let's just have a look, make sure everybody gets through there. Stealth has a bit of a look at the inside. Oh, and Stealth, unfortunately, gets properly mugged. He just found himself in a position, I think. Hawkeye didn't come across to close that down, so Stealth found himself on the inside as Hawkeye makes the turn. Stealth slows down to avoid a collision, and then it was like the wolves on the rabbit there. It's Stealth, unfortunately, all the way down to 10th, 11th, and not the best of starts he wanted. He got absolutely mugged there, trying to avoid a collision, and now finds himself, well, defending against the championship leader, Wadru. So he's putting up a fight now. He's taking Brian Moncani on and gets himself just ahead of Brian. Still side by side as they go through turn 6, forward curve. Brian just ahead. So no, not the best of starts for Stealth. Up to the top though, it's Willard that's taken up the lead of this race. So Willard out in front with Love Rocket Rod in second. Scooby is in third. Derg has moved up into fourth. Smith is in fifth. Unforgiven sixth. Hawkeye, he's down in seventh. Started on pole, remember, but he's already down in seventh. So the faster guys really are pouncing on the slower guys. Well, I say slower, it's just not their track, that's all. It's not that they're slow, it's just some people seem to adapt to certain tracks a lot quicker than others, and maybe this just is not a track for Hawkeye. It's not for me, I don't like it. I always struggle around here. Brownie in an 8th, he's trying to put the pressure on Hawkeye. And we will have a look at the tyres. I've just noticed Brownie's on the mediums now. So we'll go back up to the top, shall we, and then we'll have a look down the tyre situation. So Willard is on the soft tyres, so is Love Rocket Rod. Scooby also on the softs, Derg as well, and then Smith is the highest placed guy on medium tyres at the minute. He's in P5, but he's got Unforgiven all over the back of him. Unforgiven also on the medium tyres. Fitzy, he's up to 7th, so he'll be looking to make his way through the pack as quickly as he can, especially with Wadru behind him and Brian Moncani as well. So Brian down in 11th, so Fitzy and Brian are the closest rivals in the actual championship. So Fitzy will be looking to keep quite a bit of distance between the two of them to secure his position in second in the table. So around Dunlop curve goes Fitzy. Sights fixed firmly on the back of Unforgiven's car. Let's jump on board with Fitzy, shall we? Let's do a couple of corners with Fitzy. If we just look behind, you can see Brownie there in the distance trying to catch up. So Fitzy just concentrating fully on getting onto the back of Unforgiven. Unforgiven seems to go very deep into turn 10. He's using every inch of the track, isn't he? Unforgiven, he is really pushing hard. Go through turn 12 then, and then they start the incline up towards the chicane. Hard on the brakes. Trying to get a good exit without, Unforgiven, I'll just say, without the back end coming round and right on cue. The BMW at Unforgiven's just decided to put in a bit of a complaint, but he managed to catch it and hold on to it, but that's allowed Fitzy to get a little bit closer, and you can just see Fitzy's got purple, so he's got the fastest lap, 1:58.5 at the minute on the medium tyres as well, so that's a fantastic lap for him as he puts the pressure on Unforgiven, tries to go up the inside, little bit of a tap there, but nothing major. They're both still going. I think it was more just to let Unforgiven know he's there. So Unforgiven tried to stick to the racing line. He keeps opening the door though, doesn't he? He's just inviting Fitzy through. Fitzy just backing off as we're going through turn 3 into turn 4, and I was surprised there. I thought Unforgiven might have closed him down a little bit there, but no, he just kept inviting Fitzy through. Now all the while Brownie has managed to get a little bit closer, and just behind Brownie is Brian Moncani, so Fitzy will want to get past Unforgiven and again get a couple of cars between himself and Brian. Again Unforgiven leaving a bit of a gap. I think he's just concentrating on doing his own thing really. He's doesn't feel he has to defend at the minute, but you can't really give Fitzy or somebody like Fitzy that kind of room, because he will be on it in a blink of an eye. So we'll come back and see what's happening with those two. No, we won't. We'll stay with them now as Fitzy tries to go around the outside and gets it done through turn 11. Fantastic move from Fitzy, and as I was saying, you give him an opportunity and he will pounce on it. So Fitzy goes through to 6th as Unforgiven drops down to 7th. Brownie now right on the back of Unforgiven, and these two have had some proper battles over the previous 2 races, and it looks like it's going to carry on again. Brian Moncani, he's got a half-second penalty. He's going to keep the pressure on Brownie, but he's going to have to carry that penalty for most of the lap, actually. Oh no, where is he? There we are. We're just around turn 15, so down onto the straight. Brian Moncani pulls to the inside of Brownie as they head down towards turn 1. Brian Moncani on the inside. It looks like Brownie's got just got keeping his nose in front. No, Brian fighting back. And yeah, Brownie goes through. There was a bit of a kiss there between the two of them, but again, nothing major. And Brian Moncani goes through to 8th. I'm sure Brownie's not going to be that bothered actually. If he can stay close enough to Brian, then he'll retake P8 anyway when Brian serves that penalty. Stealth down in 10th. He's still got Woodrow behind him, so Woodrow on the medium tyres doesn't seem to be getting through the pack as quickly as I thought he would. Maybe the medium tyres are harder than we think they are, but at the minute Stealth is keeping him in 11th, which well, that'll be good news for the likes of Fitzy and Brian Moncani, although I think, to be fair, the championship is already won, which maybe that's why Woodrow is just taking his time. But still down in 11th, Hawkeye in 12th. So back up to the top. Willard is leading this race. He's got Love Rocket Rods behind him now. Love Rocket Rods has got the fastest lap as well, 1:57.9. So Love Rocket Rods is definitely on a mission and looking for any opportunity to get past Willard. We're just we're just over the halfway mark in this third and final race. Oh, bit of a tender little kiss there from Love Rocket Rods onto the derriere of Willard. I think it just caught him out a little bit. Willard didn't get his foot down as quickly as Love Rocket Rods wanted to. So I think that was more of a come on, get a move on. So as they go down this straight, 620 metres of it down into turn one, hard on the brakes for this right-hander. And then we're into twisty section, turns 2 and 3, which is Mercedes Arena. And then a tight right-hander, which is turn 4, and that's when you can start to put your foot down a little bit. And there we go, Love Rocket Rod still chasing Willard. Derg now up into third. He's got Smith all over the back of him. One car looks like it's come straight out of the showroom. The other car looks like it's come straight from the scrapyard. Looks like it's been set on fire, doesn't it? Smith's car. Maybe it has. But Derg managing to hold on to third, so it'd be nice to see Derg get up on the podium. I know Smith has got other ideas. Fitzy has got other ideas as well. Fitzy would really love to get up on that podium again. And Fitzy got a purple sector and the medium tyres. So he's on a bit of a charge, isn't he? As we come to the 9.5 minute mark of this final 15-minute race. Scooby in 6. Unforgiven just behind him. Brownie just behind Unforgiven in 8th, and then Brian Moncani down in 9th with Stealth chasing him down. Stealth getting right up the smelly end of Brian Moncani, sticking in that slipstream as they get up through the chicane. All about the exit on this chicane, trying to keep the back end from coming round on you. Now Brian got a great exit, didn't he? He's got right onto the back of Brownie. Stealth has picked up a half-second penalty, but these four, Wadru just sitting there behind, watching all this happen. I'm not sure if Wadru is interested in making a move. He doesn't really have to. He can sit there and watch what's going on. As Brownie takes the tighter line. But Brian Moncani is on the inside as they go through turns 2 and 3 again. And Brian should manage to hold on to P8 here unless Brownie gets on the inside. But no, Brian Moncani knows what he's doing. He's on the inside there for turn 4. And then it is foot down as Brownie pulls alongside. Brownie, a great exit out of turn 4 and has managed to get himself in front of Brian Moncani. Excuse me. So Brian now down into 9th. Did I say Brian or Brownie? Brian in 9th. Brownie is in 8th as they head through Dunlop for the 6th time in this final race. Stealth still sitting there in 10th, although he is carrying a penalty, and he will be serving that quite shortly. Wadru in 11th. And well, he just seems quite happy to just stay at the back, doesn't he? Enjoy a bit of scenery, watch what's going on ahead. Why not? When you've won the championship, you can afford to just sit back and chill out. Who's that? That was Brownie and Brian Moncani still going at it side by side, although Brownie got a little bit twitchy through turn 11 and just managed to grab control of that car again as they go towards the chicane. Let's just go back up to the top and see what's happening at the pointy end, and it is still Willard from Love Rocket Rods, and now it is Derg with the fastest lap, a 57.7, so Derg sitting in 3rd. Maybe the fact that he's got Smith all over the back of him is pushing him along a bit, and Derg is trying to just get away from Smith. He's trying to get a little bit of a gap. So these three spread out a bit, Derg, Smith and Fitzy. at 1 minute I thought Fitzy was going to get very, very close to Mr. Smith and maybe be pushing him to get P4 and then get after Derg, but the guys have spread out a couple of car lengths between each of them. Scooby having a good third race, up to 6. He's not under a lot of pressure at the minute, is he? He has got Unforgiven chasing him down, but Unforgiven's on those medium tyres and Scooby is on the soft, so has got the better compound. Let's just see if we can find anybody that's battling away. I think the nearest we've got really is Willard and Love Rocket Rod, so let's jump on board with Love Rocket as we go around. Where are we? I don't know where we are. Turn 11. We'll get there in a minute. So through turn 12 and up the hill into the chicane. Love Rocket really taking a chunk out of that first corner, hoping that that's going to get him a little bit closer to Willard, and I think it has. He's definitely in the slipstream, so if Love Rocket can stay there, yeah, Willard goes defensive straight away. He just lets Love Rocket know exactly what he's doing. Love Rocket is just not interested, is he? He's just going to carry on doing his thing, and it means going around the outside, maybe looking at the cutback, although the problem with this is doing the cutback at turn 1 puts you on the outside for turn 2, and that's exactly what's happened. Willard knew that was going to happen. He was quite happy for Love Rocket Rods to go around the outside of him, but he knew he'd be on the inside, and he's done exactly the same through turns 3 and 4. So Willard just managing to hang on to P1. Some clever driving there from Willard, actually. Just letting Love Rocket Rods get that cutback at turn 1, which meant he would have been on the inside. So good driving there from Willard, and Love Rocket just getting more and more frustrated. And if we look behind us, we can see Derg in the distance, and he's definitely catching, I think Derg is definitely catching these two up, although we are now at the end of the race, so it may be just a little bit too late as they go through turns 8 and 9 through the Schumacher S's for the final time. Have a quick run down. Oh, Fitzy with a 1 second. Wow, that is harsh. A 1 second penalty for Fitzy. So I think he's going to be able to hold on to P5. I'm not sure Scooby's close enough, but we shall see. Maybe the momentum might carry him through, but we're going to have to leave it because Willard and Love Rocket Rods are fighting it out through the chicane. Love Rocket Rods now, he knows this is his last chance as they enter turn 15, Coca-Cola curve for the last time. Willard defending up that line and manages to keep himself in front. Oh, he gets a little bit of a wiggle on, but I think he's going to hold on to it. So it is going to be Willard from Love Rocket Rods. Derg gets 3rd, Smith gets 4th, Fitzy across the line in 5th, Scooby 6th, Unforgiven 7th. Everybody so close. Wadru manages to get into 8th with Brian Mulcarney 9th. Stealth will come across the line in 10th. Well, everybody was very, very close, weren't they, for the finish of race 3. Stealth across the line to take P10 with Hawkeye 11th and Brownie, well, we missed it, so unfortunately, but Brownie must have had a bit of an issue and finishes 12th with a half-second penalty as well. Wow, that was race 3, so one more round to go, and I don't even think the track has been decided yet, so we all wait and see what will be happening for the final race. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be at the Nurburgring now, having just done that one, but yeah, join me next week and we shall see the finale of the BMW M3. Catch you all soon.